Welcome back to Ready Set College. I'm your host, Rob Schwartz. We are here today talking about all things independent college scholarship. Well, I want to come back to this idea of you don't shop based on the award value. This is an important place for you to start. It's not an issue of, oh, this $25,000 award will pay for the majority of my need. Well, everyone understands that that $25,000 would be very helpful for them. So the number of people who are playing in that pool increases dramatically because people are shopping based on numbers. I'm going to advise you against this strategy and tell you that winning is far more important than the amount you have won. Why? Namely because you're going to put every single one of these victories on your college applications. You're going to put every single one of these victories on your resume when you go to look for a job, and it's going to paint a picture that you are a winner, that you're someone who goes out and you put forth the effort and the desire and the determination, and you come home with the prize. I can tell you in my own walk, I firmly believe on my application having as many grants and scholarships and travel grants and research grants that I earned throughout my time at UCLA and CSUN. I'm a firm believer that people saw my application and said, wow, this guy has something to offer. This is a determined young man. We like having determined young people come and work for our organizations. I want you to have that same opportunity. So you don't have to list how much that scholarship was. You just need to tell someone, just do it, baby. Nike style, I won. I went out and I competed. That's what you need to do. Now, I also want you to be aware that the majority of these scholarships are going to be targeted to a general population, which is a high school senior. That does not mean that underclassmen have no opportunities, or once you're in college, there aren't new opportunities. Realize that scholarships for underclassmen, freshmen, sophomores, juniors in high school, and underclassmen in college, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, are available. Maybe not as frequently available, but they are out there. So continue your college search when you get into college, and realize that you may start before the senior year to start seeking some of this money out. Do not wait for the last minute, as all procrastinators are told. That can only take your chances of being successful down a couple of pegs. Another huge thing you need to know, guys, scholarships are about giving you money. They're not about you paying for a scholarship opportunity. 99 times out of 100, if someone says it only costs you $1.99 to apply or $9.99 to apply, that is almost always a scam. Please avoid those opportunities. Students get taken advantage of quite a bit, and realize that the goal of a scholarship is to make someone else's life better or easier because they understand the path that you're going down, not to have you fund that particular project. So be mindful of this. Now, there's some other secrets to scholarship success I want to make sure you guys are very clear about. Success breeds success. So if you can get a hold of a prior winner or last year's winners from a particular scholarship organization, contact those people. Hey, I understand you won this $1,000 award from company XYZ. How did you do it? How did you win? What sort of things, did you find were most helpful in your opportunities to be successful? May as well talk to someone who's already knocked it out of the park. Try to meet with that person, call that person, email that person. Whatever you have to do, don't be terribly invasive, but if you can get that information, by all means do so. Put yourself ahead of the pack. Start local. You will find, very simply put, that your odds of winning increase as the size of the pool decreases. So when you're looking at your local high school and you talk to your guidance counselor or your college counselor, ask them if they have a list of local scholarship opportunities, because the fewest applicants will generally come from that population. If you feel you're a good candidate there, by all means, apply. I cannot tell you how many times I've run into one of my colleagues who counsels at a high school who says, Rob, I can't believe it. We have a school-sponsored scholarship for $500. We have 5 awards. We had 6 kids apply. Your odds are pretty darn good at winning when there's not that many people who are even aware of what's going on. So be sure to make a regular visit to see your guidance counselor or to see your college counselor and ask what opportunities are available here at my high school that I can start working on. This is a really big one. It's a really stupid one, but guys, it's a really important one. Read the directions. If you find that you are not paying attention and you're simply just churning stuff out, you will screw something up. As someone who reads applications for a scholarship fund, at least 25 to 30% of the students I encounter screw up before I even get into the heart of the matter. So read the directions carefully, slow down. Are you turning in all the pieces that are required? You filled out the application, but did you send in the transcript or a letter of recommendation? Was there a supplement to the application? Do you know the deadlines? If you don't know these things, you're not going to win because you're going to be disqualified before it even begins. So think very carefully. Again, you don't have to be a whiz kid to win a scholarship. There's a scholarship for everything under the sun, so realize as you're doing your search, be mindful of what your own strengths are. Maybe it's you're a great athlete, maybe it's you play the flute, maybe it's you love engineering and robotics, maybe it's you've got 3 arms. I don't know what it is, but there's probably a scholarship out there for you. Just be mindful of what your strengths are when you go to the bargaining table. I have so much more to share. Come back in a few seconds here at Ready Set College. We're going to talk more about the opportunities you have regionally, nationally, and then within one particular organization that I work for. So stay tuned. We'll be right back here at Ready Set College.